Hi, this is Molly, and today is the day. It is finally hip surgery day. My husband Kevin and I, say hi Kevin, are on the way to Washington DC. Actually, we're almost at the Bay Bridge, so that'll be cool to go over. Maybe I can show you that. But it seems like I've been waiting for this surgery for so long, but yet from the time I found the right doctor to getting an appointment with him and scheduling this, it's been maybe a month, I think, since this all actually came together. So I'm so happy to finally have this done, because with EDS, and this is what a lot of people don't understand, is that it's not just about this hip injury, or if you have a knee injury or a shoulder, it's everything gets affected. So like my left side has to compensate so much for my right side not being able to stabilize me very well, and I can't put a lot of weight on my right side. So like that, and my lower back and my pelvis is all jacked up and twisted and stuff, so that all takes the brunt of things. And then also when you use canes and walkers and things like that, you know, I have to put so much weight on the handles that my hands and elbows and shoulders have been having quite a time also, and ankles, and it just, you might have a specific injury in one thing, but everything gets affected. EDS is such a whole body condition or syndrome or disorder, or whatever you want to call it. So it'll be really nice to have this hip fixed, and then everything else will kind of get a break too. And also, what a lot of people don't get is that when your ligaments and tendons can't hold everything in place, then your muscles try to take over. They do take over, so they get very tight. Like if you were to touch the muscles up and down my spine, they feel like brick. They're constantly in spasm and just working overtime to try to help hold everything in place. So today, what the doctor's gonna do is the labrum. I had the labrum fixed, a tear fixed my labrum 2.5 years ago. It was the spring of 2014. And a year and a half later, it tore again. I think I explained some of this in another video, but so it tore again last fall, and it has taken this long to find a doctor that will do something about it. And he knew within 5 minutes of looking at my MRIs and just talking with us and everything that he knew what he would do. So that's amazing. And I found him by looking up an article on what I needed, you know, labrum reconstruction and in an EDS patient, and he actually wrote an article about it. That's the first thing that came up. So that's why I got an appointment with him. I'm sorry this is getting shaky because we're going over the Bay Bridge here. Let me see if I can get some of it. Here we are overlooking the Chesapeake Bay. Here's the bridge. It's just, it's absolutely a beautiful day, picture perfect. Actually, it's really cold, but it's wonderful. I love it. So he's going to fix the labrum with replacing it, because my labrum, it'll just keep tearing. If we kept doing the same thing, it would just keep tearing. So he's going to replace that. My understanding is replace it with cadaver parts. And he said whatever else he can fix while he's in there, he will fix. So that's fantastic. I told him, I'm your guinea pig. Whatever you feel like you can do, please feel free. I'm willing. If I have to sign a waiver for that, I'm fine. Go ahead. So I don't know. I'm excited, super excited to have this done, but I'm nervous. Last night when I was packing, I was getting a little short-tempered with everyone, and I apologize for that, Kevin, if I didn't say that last night. I know he knows I was a bit on edge last night, and he knows when to just let me be, I guess. Yeah, because it's been so long in the wait to get this done, and it's not the surgery itself I'm that nervous about at all. I have complete faith in this doctor. It's the hope of, you know, the hope of what this can do by giving me some of my life back, and being able to walk a little bit more around my house and help a little bit more with chores and play outside with my kids more, and maybe walk the dog and drive. I've barely driven. I've literally driven maybe a handful of times in the last several months. I mean, and I've been in my house mostly for the past couple of years. Like I, you know, maybe go out a couple times a month is the reality of it. So you know, and driving was really hard, pushing down, you know, you think of your foot going back and forth between the gas and the brake, and that triggers. If you put your hand there, you can actually feel everything trigger and fire right there in your groin, right there on your hip. So it was hard. There was one time in particular I went to push the brake down, and I couldn't push it all the way down. Luckily, I was going right into my neighborhood, you know, so I didn't have to drive in traffic and that much longer, but I couldn't push down the brake all the way because of just the weakness and the pain that shot through my leg and hip and everything. So that's not good. So we're getting that fixed, and I don't know, I'm so hopeful, and I don't want to be let down. You know, but anything's going to be better than what it is now. So, you know, we'll see. And again, I'm sorry, this is so shaky, but here we are. We're about to get off the bridge now. Chesapeake Bay, absolutely gorgeous. So today is November 22nd. I will try. I have no idea what I'm going to feel like later. I will, if I feel up to it, I'll give a little check-in update, maybe say some really crazy things, because who knows with the meds I'll be on. But if not, then I will definitely check in within the next couple of days and let you know how I'm doing. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and take care. Gentle hugs to you, okay? Bye-bye.